Gallifrey Forever 97 here. Well, today's action figure review, where I'll be reviewing the Bill Potts action figure, which is an Amazon exclusive. We've previously just had this in the B&M set. This is a new variant from Smile. This was the figure that we first saw from Pearl Mackie herself at Christmas, where she got this prototype. For some reason or another, the B&M set come first, but I think this was meant to be the debut of the Bill Potts figure, but obviously first off we got it from the B&M set, so it sort of came round in a backward order, but now we finally have the figure as an Amazon exclusive. First I'm going to take a look over the packaging, then I'll open her up and review the figure itself. So, let's go. I reckon this will be the last figure we'll see in the old style packaging we've seen since the Capaldi era. Obviously it's got the old Doctor Who logo at the top here, and obviously on the top as well, so we've got Bill Potts up there. Down below we've got Bill Potts collector figure, the Character Options logo, diamond with 5.5 inch 14cm scale collector series. I like how this is like a collector's series now. It's a shame, hopefully we might get the waves in series 11. But I won't see again, the same sort of stuff on the side. And obviously you've got Scammy there. I don't know what that does, so I don't know if you can scan it when you're watching a video, but I doubt it. On the back, we've got a nice picture of Bill, which is on the Amazon website. Again, up top we've got the Doctor Who and Bill Potts logo and information. We've got a quote from her as well. It says, quote, "I know you know lots of stuff about, well, basically everything, but do you know any sci-fi?" So that's quite a niche quote, but it's nice to actually put one on there. It's a really nice touch. And obviously here we've got the Bill Potts description. Feel free to pause it and read it for yourselves, but it seems like a really detailed description on its time in the TARDIS in Series 10. Down the bottom we've got the contents. It's basically just one Bill Potts figure. Obviously it's got no accessories, BBC logo, copyright stuff, and contact info for Character Options. So, without further ado, let's get out the packaging. And here she is out of the packaging. Now, if you haven't watched my B&M figure reviews for the entire wave of 2018, I said that this was probably the best sculpt they've done in ages. I really love the sculpt of Bill Potts. I love that version, and I feel this one's a more of a defined version of Bill. It really brings the sculpt that they've done to life. So I'm going to go through the detail first. On top, we've obviously got a bow, which we've seen in the previous version. It looks like they've painted it black, and then thought, oh no, we need to paint it orange, and they've sort of looks like it's been painted over. It's like they sort of made a mistake. I don't know. So that's a bit of a shame, really, looking at it in detail. Looking at her hair, it's more shiny. There's no sort of like whitewash as it was in last time. It's more of like a sort of shiny, polished off black, which brings out the hair really nicely in certain lights. So you go on to the face sculpt. Her eyes look great, the eyebrows are painted on brilliantly. So you've got the sort of lips. It's just obviously quite a basic paint, but it's just more detail. The eyes look a bit more sort of looking at you. It just shows to show how much paint applications can go a long way. Going down, so you've got a smile top, which is obviously very colourful. So you've got whites, reds, oranges, yellows, blue, black. The back, you've got a top section which has been painted obviously black. Obviously you've got sort of going down the back, and the lining around the top is going around by painted. There are a couple of paint leaks. I think there's one there, and I noticed there's one earlier. There's like a little speck on there, which is fine. You can't really tell unless you point it out. But I think it's better overall, better than the sort of painting variation of the Bill figure from the B&M set. So again, it's much of an improvement. They've done a better job like staying in lines, you know what I mean? It's not really sort of gone out of lines at all. It's quite defined again. This is obviously based on the Primeval figure back in the day, so it's obviously the same sort of sculpt. We've got completely black jeans and trousers. Obviously got the pockets on the back, sort of creases and lines going down. And obviously again you've got her shoes, which are painted a light blue. Going to the articulation now. So the head can do a full 360, obviously because there's nothing blocking it, there's no coat or anything. It would be nice to maybe see a jacket version, hopefully down the line. Her arms can do a full 360 around. As I've been doing this, I've noticed that the joint is really hard to move up on this one. It looks a bit sort of cracked, so I don't really want to move that much often. But obviously, yeah, obviously you can do a full 360 swivel up and down the joint. There's no hand move, the arm's just sort of one long piece. Again, on the other side, the waist can't move. They've stationed that, which is a bit weird, to be honest. It does look like it could move, so I don't know why they haven't. The legs can go up and down, out to the sides, so you do the splits. There's obviously movement at the joint back and forth, and the shoes can do the full 360. Compare the two builds now. As you can see, we're on the left hand side with the B&M exclusive version. On the right, obviously, we have the Amazon exclusive version. So as you can see, the hair on the B&M version is slightly lighter, and obviously the orange on her bow is more orange, and obviously with the Amazon exclusive, they've sort of taken that whitewash out, and the orange has sort of been painted over on black, which doesn't look great. You can sort of see that they've actually just painted it on top of a black, which never really works. The detail on the face of things is much more better and defined. I've noticed on my B&M version there was a few sort of little paint leaks, but this version is just more clearly done. I don't know if it's the lighting, but I feel it's a darker shade of skin colour that they've painted for Bill with the Amazon exclusive. I feel the one on the left, the B&M exclusive, is more lighter shade as opposed to Bill on the right. As you can see, the tops obviously have a different paint application. Obviously the Amazon exclusive obviously from Smile, and the one on the left's from the Pilot, and obviously the one from Smile is obviously going down with different colours, more vibrant colours. And the one on the left's a more sort of stationary, less colouring. Going to the back, obviously as you can see, I've got a subsection on here, which they have not added onto the other version. They've just continued the patterning around, and with this they've sort of done more of a lining, defining the back. Going on to the trousers, obviously the B&M exclusive has denim sort of jeans, and you've got that real sort of stylised version of the jeans, and obviously the Smile version has just been painted black. No highlights, it's just been sort of completely painted black, which is a shame. They could add more sort of detail to bring out the trousers more. And the shoes are actually a bit different. So the B&M exclusive on the left has sort of a more of a darker wash of the blue, and they sort of a bit more sort of used for wear. Whereas the Smile version have just been painted sort of quite clean, really like blue. So that was a variation I didn't expect really, which I guess is sort of like less accurate really, but you know, it looks like the B&M exclusive version, she's sort of been on the adventure with the Doctor. Obviously Amazon exclusive is the one before she gets into the TARDIS and goes on the adventure. Overall, I do really like the two. I think it's down to personal preference which costume you prefer. I think the B&M exclusive is more realistic. However, I think the Smile version is a more distinct costume, and that's the costume I'll sort of always go to. It'd be nice one day down the line to see a denim version of Bill with a denim jacket, which is the most like distinct costume, with the Amazon exclusive being the sort of second most distinct. So I'm really pleased to have these two variants of Bill. It's never thought I'd see a Bill figure, to be honest, with the amount of time they waited to release one. But now we have sort of two within a matter of a month. It's really nice to see. So which variant's better? You decide. So it's really awesome to have this variant of Bill finally. Obviously this was teased at Christmas, the prototype that was given to Pearl Mackie. So it's been a long time coming. However, it's really nice to see this variation finally, and it's nice to have the B&M sort of Capaldi to go with our sort of Series 10 display. It's always a shame really, obviously we don't have any monsters or anything like that to go with these figures, obviously apart from the Missy Series 10 variation. And I don't think we'll probably be seeing any more Series 10 figures, to be honest. They may release some down the line later on as sort of like collector's series ones, but I doubt it. And I think as well probably the last time we see that type of packaging. I'm surprised they didn't change it last minute to fit in with the new packagings. They've done it with everything, with the new logo. But again, I'm really appreciative of having this figure to go with the Capaldi, my sort of favourite Doctor and companion dynamic from the new series. So, I hope you enjoyed my review of this figure, guys and girls. Please comment, like and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, links to that stuff in the description below. What do you think of the Bill Potts Amazon exclusive? Do you like this variant? Do you not? Any of your thoughts, let me know in the comment section below. So as always, guys and girls, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.